Shalom, I'm Eli Kowaz, here with Israel Policy Forum's 120 Project weekly Israeli election update. Let's take a look at this week's top 3 Israeli election headlines. Since last week's update, Israel and Palestinian Islamic Jihad waged a brief conflict around the Gaza Strip, and the fighting could have an impact on the trajectory of the campaign for both Prime Minister Yair Lapid and opposition leader Benjamin Netanyahu. In polls conducted by Khan, Channel 12, and Channel 13, after the close of the Israeli military operation on Sunday, the pro-Netanyahu bloc shrinks to a minority of 59 seats in the next Knesset, down from 61 in earlier surveys. Bibi has long made security a hallmark of his electoral campaigns, questioning the ability of other contenders to handle Israel's complicated military affairs. But Prime Minister Lapid has evidence that his willingness to strike Islamic Jihad preemptively, keep Hamas out of the conflict, and bring a quick end to fighting could redound to his benefit. According to a Channel 12 poll, 68% of respondents, including 70% of self-identified right-wingers, approved of Lapid's handling of the Gaza operation. Netanyahu still leads Lapid 42 to 31% as preferred prime minister, but Lapid is narrowing that gap. And remember, Israelis vote for a party, not an individual candidate. The Islamist party, United Arab List, better known by its Hebrew acronym RAM, held its primary election against the backdrop of this past week's Gaza operation. Abbas faced no challengers for the party's top spot, returning to lead the party with 85% of the vote, which was conducted among General Assembly members of the Islamic Movement's Southern Branch, which is RAM's parent organization. Abbas's close associates also won spots near the front of the party's list. The primary proved to be a difficult moment for RAM, which last year, under party leader Mansour Abbas, became the first independent Arab party to ever join an Israeli government coalition. Abbas stated that his party opposes any war, but he claimed that it held no sway in security matters. But the RAM party leader hinted that he would still try to serve in the next government, saying, "Portraying parliament as an arena for national struggle is a mistake and a delusion." No doubt a reference to the joint list, the alliance of Arab parties RAM left, which has avoided sitting in government. This week also saw primaries in 2 other political parties, Likud, led by Benjamin Netanyahu, and Labour, led by Merav Michaeli. If Netanyahu's standing in general election polls wavered somewhat this week, his hold over the Likud party is stronger than ever. Almost 80,000 Likud primary voters rewarded Bibi loyalists like Yariv Levin, Amir Ohana, and Eli Kowaz with top spots on the party's list, while Yuli Edelstein, a longtime Likudnik who ran an abortive campaign to challenge Netanyahu, fell to the bottom, along with others like Tzachi Hanegbi and David Bitan. Party list order is critical in Israel's electoral system. Party members enter the Knesset in order of priority. If a party wins 20 seats, let's say, only the first 20 candidates on its list enter the Knesset. If 25, the first 25, and so on and so on. The higher up a candidate is, the more realistic their chances are of actually serving in the parliament. In labor primaries, a new generation of activists are taking the mantle of a party built by officers and diplomats. Get familiar with names like Naama Lazimi, a former Haifa city councilwoman, an activist for gender equality and LGBT rights, and a one-time student organizer, as well as Gilad Kariv, the first Reform rabbi to serve in the Knesset and an advocate for religious pluralism. There's also Ram Shefa, another former student leader, all of whom topped the list after this week's primaries. Ministers Omar Bar-Lev and Ahmad Shai were bumped down to seemingly unrealistic spots on the list. Labor, once Israel's largest party, has shrunk considerably in recent decades. The primary results are a signal of a new direction under Merav Michaeli's leadership. Now, to get a broader view of where all the parties stand, let's take a look at the polls. For more on the upcoming Israeli elections, read the latest Kappa column at israelpolicyforum.org/column. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button on our website to receive our latest updates and analysis. Until next week, I'm Eli Kowaz for Israel Policy Forum, signing off. Yalla bye!